Do you know Philippines has its own mythology? Creature that much sinister and more terrifying? The mythology of the Philippines is ancient, wild, and deeply rooted in fear, faith, and the forces of nature. Born from pre-colonial beliefs and shaped by centuries of storytelling, these myths speak of gods who ruled the skies, monsters that stalked the night, and heroes who defied the impossible. Tonight we step into that forgotten world. Number 1. Bathala, the sky father before mountains, had names and seas, knew their shores. There was Bathala, the supreme god of the Tagalog people. He did not arrive quietly. Bathala revealed himself through catastrophe-roaring floods, blazing firestorms, and earth-shattering quakes. When the ground split and the sky burned, his voice thundered through the chaos, declaring his dominion over all creation. Bathala shaped humanity in his own image, giving them flesh, will, and fate. Ancient stories describe him as an eternal being towering, white-bearded, and watchful ruling from his heavenly realm. Kawalhatian, where he sees every mortal deed, rewards obedience with abundance and peace. They defy him, and the sky itself becomes a weapon. Lightning crashes, thunder roars. Storms fall like judgment. To the ancient Filipinos, life was surrendered to Bathala's will come when he was pleased, devastating when he was not. Number 2. Bakunawa, the Moon Eater. Once the night sky held 7 moons, radiant and eternal creations of Bathala himself. But from the deepest black of the ocean rose Bakunawa, a colossal serpent dragon whose hunger matched his envy. Drawn to the moon's divine glow, he rose from the abyss and swallowed one whole. The sky went dark. The earth trembled. An eclipse was born. Again and again, once every century, Bakunawa returned until only one moon remained. Desperate, humanity fought back not with weapons, but with sound. As Bakunawa leaped skyward, jaws wide to devour the last moon, the people screamed, pounded drums, clashed pots and pans, and shook the night with chaos. Terrified by the noise, Bakunawa recoiled, spitting the moon back into the heavens before crashing into the sea. Hala watched from above, smiling not because Bakunawa was destroyed, but because humanity had learned to fight together. To this day, during eclipses, echoes of that ancient ritual remain. Number 3. Lakapati, the great mother among all the gods. Lakapati was the most gentle. She was the goddess of fertility, harvest, and life itself, the one who fed the hungry and healed the land. Crops bloomed at her blessing. Animals thrived under her gaze. Lakapati embodied balance, both male and female, creation and nurturing combined into one divine form. To her followers, this duality made her whole, not divided. Under the full moon, bowls of rice were offered in gratitude. In return, Lakapati gifted herbs, crops, and protection from famine. Even when colonizers threatened death for worshipping her, the people whispered her name in secret because hunger listens to no conqueror. Number 4. Tikbalang, the forest trickster. If you wander into the forest at dusk and the path twists endlessly, you may have met a Tikbalang. Half man, half horse, towering and laughing, Tikbalang delights in leading travelers astray. Roads loop, directions vanish, panic sets in. To escape, one must turn their clothes inside, a simple act that breaks the illusion. Before horses ever reached Philippine soil, Tikbalang were believed to be ancient forest spirits. Guardians of sacred trees, especially the feared Balete, said to house portals to other worlds. They are not always evil, but disrespect the forest, and they will make sure you never find your way home. Number 5. Miari, the one-eyed moon goddess. Miari, daughter of Bathala, ruled the moon and the night, and she was the most beautiful among the gods. But beauty did not shield her from war. When she and her brother Apalaki fought for dominion over the world, their clash shook the heavens. In battle, Apalaki's bamboo club struck Miari, shattering one of her eyes. Rather than surrender, Miari claimed the night, ruling alongside the sun in balance, armed with fighting sticks, bamboo weapons, and unbreakable will. Miari became goddess of war, revolution, beauty, and inner strength, a reflection of the Filipino spirit itself. Number 6. Berberoka, the drowning deceiver. A pond dries overnight. Fish lie helpless on cracked mud, It looks like a blessing. Hidden beneath rocks and weeds waits the Berberoka, a water spirit that drains rivers to lure the greedy. When humans rush to gather the fish, the water returns in a violent flood, dragging victims beneath the surface to be eaten. Some say it looks like an ogre. Others say it is a living shadow. All agree on one thing: empty ponds are never empty. Number 7. Tianak, the cry in the dark in the jungle. A baby cries. Lost, alone, helpless. When a traveler approaches and lifts the child, skin splits like shedding flesh, revealing Tianak, a sharp-toothed monster that feeds on human kindness. Some believe Tianaks are cursed spirits of unbaptized infants. Others say they were never human at all. Either way, never follow a baby's cry in the wilderness. Number 8. Batiba, the nightmare demon. The Batiba lives inside wood. Inside wood, ancient trees turned into house posts. Sleep near its pillar, and it comes. A massive, bloated woman sits on your chest, crushing the air from your lungs. You cannot scream. You cannot move. To escape, bite your thumb, wiggle your toes. Wake before she finishes you. This is death by nightmare. Number 9. Mananangal, the night terror by day. She is beautiful. At night her body splits in half. The Mananangal leaves her lower torso hidden in darkness as wings tear from her back. She flies through the night, hunting pregnant women and the lonely. Her tongue stretches like a living spear, piercing flesh to feed. But she has one weakness: dawn. Find her abandoned lower body, sprinkle it with salt, ash, or garlic, and when sunrise comes, she will never rise again. Number 10. Taang, the stormborn hero. From Mindanao comes Tuong, epic hero of the Manobo people. Farmer, warrior, blacksmith, leader, clad in divine armor and wielding blade, spear, and shield. Tuong rides lightning itself for his mighty bird, Gungo Tangan, to battle. Gifted with command over wind and thunder, Tuong stands alone against evil, defending his people with strength, forged by both gods and labor. He is proof that heroes are not born, they are made. If you love stories from ancient times, please like, follow, and subscribe. The myths are far from over. Comment down below what story you want to hear.